think she left after her freshman and sophomore year, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong, but she was so talented that she didn't really have to go to college that long. I don't know if she actually finished. So I'm not making fun of her. I'm not looking down on her. I'm observing what I saw. And I just thought, when I watched that statement, I was like, I need you to send me a check for $1.50 to give me back my 60 seconds that I just wasted watching this video, because there was absolutely nothing done in that video that changed a damn thing. I think it only made people double down on this idea that this person is uninterested in the real self-improvement required for her to know how to handle that important position that she's been granted in society. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with everything that you're saying. And it was fuzzy. I called it fuzzy. She hasn't quite figured out what's going on. And so she was being authentic. She was definitely saying, I need to try to figure this out. I need to do some self-reflection. I don't know. It sounded like to me, she didn't know why she did what she did. She's not even at the point where she's able to identify exactly what she did. She hasn't connected with that totally. So, but I've heard you say two things, Boyce. I've heard you say society made Sha'Carri who she is. I heard you say that. I've also heard you say, and it sounds like you were saying, the educational system has made Sha'Carri who and what she really is. So we're putting off her behavior on these
Let,
two
let,
things.
let me clarify that. I'm not blaming the educational system solely. I think the destruction of Black children is a partnership. It's a partnership between the government, educational systems, media, etc. BET Awards every year. They got a pregnant lady with tattoos, smoking cigarettes and twerking and just whatever. The gangster thug go kill Black people, and that's gonna make you a hero. Like that called trap music. What is it? There's drill music, drill rap. That murders Black kids in Chicago. That gets celebrated. They love this stuff, right? So I'm not saying that it was just one entity. It takes a village to destroy a child.
Mhm,
And I think with Sha'Carri,
mhm.
when I say society, I'm not, I'm including the home life for sure, right?
Mhm.
You could tell
I'm
everything
not,
wasn't.
I don't disagree with you. I just think it's so important to deconstruct all of this because the
Sure.
problem with Sha'Carri, you're making it into a big societal issues as the problem with many Black people. And we could definitely deconstruct that because, yeah, we could say society, absolutely, this sort of behavior is promoted in media. Yeah, we can say that. We can say the educational system, we can say that the educational system is another system of white supremacy where, there are some things in our educational system that's not what it should be, right? But all of these systems, there's so many things to deconstruct that makes a person who and what they are. And so where I'm sitting, it's multifaceted. We can't point the finger at one system and say that one system did it because it's a myriad of system. And as a social worker, I don't know if people know I'm a social worker. I get this. That's all we talk about is systems perspective. And just like when I was in graduate school, we heard about the what is it called? The Garbarino study. I think that's his name, where he looked at unemployment rates and instances of abuse and neglect for children.